Hey, this is Lee with WeirdLee. Let's get into this reading. Today's reading is going to be for Sagittarius for March 17th through the 24th. Please understand that all of these readings are timeless. So whenever you see this meant for you to see, please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post, especially if the message resonates with you. And if you feel like it'll resonate with somebody else, go ahead and share it to that person. I greatly appreciate it. And it helps my channel out a lot. Thank you to everybody who likes, comments, and subscribes to my channel. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you so much. As you know, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized on YouTube. And once we reach that milestone, I'm doing a giveaway. And if you want to see how you can win a free reading from me, check the description box below. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. God, Holy Spirit, grant your my prosperity. Please give me quick and concise messages for Sagittarius. So somebody is heartbroken about your stability and your balance, you being an imbalance in your stability. But they're getting caught up for all the lies and the betrayals that they did, the lies that they told and the betrayals that they committed for some type of stability. Take it as it resonates, for some type of money. And that they're getting caught up for now. They didn't expect to get caught up, but they are. Let's go. It's something about they're heartbroken about your stability, the divine feminine. They're heartbroken about you. Cause it's like, dog, it's not even, they're heartbroken about you being stable. That's what they're pissed off about. Take it as a resonate. This person that's upset is because they could be pregnant, but it's something about you knowing better and you following your intuition, divine feminine. Somebody pregnant could be upset and heartbroken about you being the divine feminine being stable. But they're angry about this shit with the Hierophant card because of you following your intuition, as well as everybody awakening to the bullshit. Like, there's nothing they can do about this. They hate your intuition. They are heartbroken about you being stable and your awakening. They just don't like you. Be real. Yeah. Yeah. A King of Wands could be significant in Aries, Leo, Sag that did all of this hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, black magic, sex magic, about what they did in the past. They're upset about what they did in the past that's coming back to bite them in the ass. And you set boundaries as well as cut off communication. There could be lovers that setting boundaries and cutting off communication with them as well. Yeah, but your boundaries are up, especially when it comes to this Ten of Pentacles and this money. Yeah, your boundaries are up. There's nothing they can do about it. This money and prosperity, the truth got told about what happened in the past, about all the gossip and lies that they told in the past, but also about what actually happened in the past. Two of Cups energy, and these people, it got told about the truth about them partnering up with people to go against you as well. They're getting caught up for all of this shit. Take it as it resonates, but it's like, they're caught the fuck up. That's just basically is. The truth got told about what they did and the lies that they told. It could also be about the truth surrounding children as well. They're fighting amongst each other, these people that partnered up, because the truth is getting told about them. They're fighting with this mother energy, because this mother energy did all of this. Your mama, their mama, somebody mama, a baby mama energy did all of this shit with the Five of Wands energy to compete and go back and forth with you. Like, that's what it is. But you're not going back and forth with them, and you're still leveling up regardless. So they're fighting amongst each other because they're going through judgment, and they know they're going through judgment. Especially this mother energy, because you're getting your wish fulfillment and you're putting yourself first and you're happy. Nine of Wands and you're moving forward. 9-9 could be significant. Ace of Cups, you're moving forward. You're getting new partnerships, romantic and platonic. These people partnered up to stop you from getting that, but you're still receiving this prosperity and abundance, and this change is coming in. 6-6 could be significant as well. And they keep trying to do magic over this situation, but you already took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money. And it's something about your skills, talents, and abilities that's exposing the truth. With the Queen of Swords energy, you could be speaking the truth. They're upset about this shit because the Wheel of Fortune has turned in your favor. Sun card, everything has been exposed, and they can't cause any more delays to the truth coming out, especially about these offers that they were given to people. Now they feel like a fool because everybody knows you're innocent. This whole family is caught the fuck up for it because the truth is out. The truth exposed everything. They can't delay this truth from coming out. They can't, my bad. They can't stop this truth from coming out. They're really caught the fuck up. A whole community is letting go because they already know. Take it as a resonance. But it's something about you following your intuition. You could be a King of Pentacles energy, doesn't have to be, but it's something about they are letting, like, you could be a High Priestess energy. You've already let go, but it's something about a whole community is letting go because they know they're following their intuition, but they know the truth surrounding somebody's health and financial status, which is why they're moving forward and letting go. They are feeling, this family is feeling helpless and powerless about this shit because they were really naive. They never expected the truth to come out, especially around multiple unalivings, but they never expected for the truth to come out, and it would have put a death to them receiving a harvest. But this harvest was never theirs to begin with. Take it as a resonance. But they know it's a death to this cycle and that you're receiving what belongs to you. Four of Wands energy, Nine of Pentacles, this money, this prosperity, this inheritance. You did the work. You're just waiting for your harvest to come in. They know this is coming in towards you, and they're going through a major tower because they're losing everything with the Five of Pentacles energy, and they're going through financial and health distress. But that's based off their own actions, and the shit that they did is nobody else's fault but their own. And you're remaining emotionally, mentally, and spiritually stable, like physically as well. You could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, doesn't have to be, but you set boundaries. You could be a King of Cups, like you're in this King of Cups energy, and you set boundaries to this Queen of Wands. This Queen of Wands that was doing the other in Aries, Leo, Sag, but whoever was doing all of this glamour, magic, sex, magic, hoodoo, voodoo, Santeria constantly and root work, they are caught the fuck up because the magic returned to sender. This Queen of Wands could have been working with this King of Wands energy. Everything is being balanced out with the Justice card, whether they like it or not. It doesn't matter because your determination and willpower to keep moving forward. They're fighting amongst each other, self-destructing. Five of Swords energy because they can't fight with you. You not fighting with them. They're holding conflict for like resentment towards you and want to fight with you because you don't give a fuck about them. You're moving forward by any means necessary with the Knight of Wands energy, and they're trying to find any and everybody to cause some type of conflict to keep something prolonged, but people aren't doing it. People aren't feeding into the bullshit, and they're wallowing in self-pity and crying and shit because they know you're still moving forward in the right direction, and they know it's a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups, and they're in the Nine of Swords about this shit, heavy anxious and heavy anxiety, anxious, paranoid, having nightmares and shit because you're already in your soul purpose with the Eight of Pentacles energy. And all of these illusions has them in their head because there is no ties to you. All bridges to you have been burnt and severed. And this was a divine timing ending because you're focused on your path and what you need to do. You could be an Emperor energy, doesn't have to be. But it's something also about this Emperor energy finding out truth, proof, and evidence, actual tangible evidence about what they did in the past, and they walked away. They walked away, Eight of Cups energy, and they was trying to block this stability and balance or block this Emperor energy from moving forward in the right direction. But they're being forced to reflect on their past actions because you healed anyways. It literally comes back to like they did all of this shit. All ties to you have been severed. They know this shit is over. That's just what it is. They're really crying about this shit. They're really upset, self-destructing about the fact that you still are moving forward. There's really nothing they can do. This whole family is caught the fuck up in their own actions and what they chose to do. And you set boundaries, especially with a Queen of Wands energy that's still constantly doing this magic and shit. Like they really thought that they wasn't gonna get. They really thought that they was gonna get away with this shit, but it's like they are refusing to let go of a situation that's already dead, done, and over with. 2:52 on the clock. Page of Pentacles energy. Because you're focused on your path. That's just what it is. The truth got told about these people that partnered up together, but the people that they partnered up with found out the truth and set boundaries with them as well. Seven of Wands cannot make this shit up because you've already set boundaries. They can't get into your energy. They're blocked from your energy. And you're still moving forward with the Chariot card, and they can't come with you. That's just what it is. A whole, like, the people that they partnered up with could just be moving forward and letting them go because they don't want to be a part of this shit anymore. A whole community, Three of Pentacles energy, because of your determination to keep moving forward. They already know you're getting what belongs to you. People are letting go and moving on, moving around, basically. But it's something about an Emperor energy that found truth, proof, and evidence and walked the fuck away. Eight of Cups energy and blocked these people out. Seven of Pentacles. They're being forced to reflect on their past actions and the things that they did. Meanwhile, you're moving forward in the right direction. That's just what it is, because you healed. And you pulled your energy back. And they're being investigated about how they got axed. You pulled your energy back, got balanced and stable, but they're being investigated for some type of stability and money that they were trying to keep hidden through lies and illusions, and defamation of character, lying, gossiping, hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, black magic, sex magic, root work, glamour magic, to over this Ace of Pentacles, and all of it has been illuminated with the Ace of Wands energy. When it comes to this Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, matriarch energy, or somebody extremely materialistic, they're being forced to let go of this money with the Four of Pentacles energy, Page of Wands. It's something that you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing a new skill, talent, and ability that's bringing in your win with the Six of Wands energy. But it's a Ten of Swords to all the lies, gossip, and deceit. That's just what it is. And they're heartbroken about this shit because they've been cut off with the Two of Swords energy. And a decision has been made. They already received the message that this cycle has come to a complete end with the World card, to all the lies and deceptions and deceit. That's just what it is. And everybody is awake. It's something about with the Hierophant card. Everybody is awakening to the bullshit. That's just what it is. And you're too strong and too pure. You're following your intuition regardless about these third party individuals. They keep trying to bind you. Like whatever demon, devil, deity, entity that they were working with, they keep trying to bind you. But whatever demon, like whatever they were working with is not working with them anymore. That's just the first off. But they did all this to try to bind you. But whatever binding that they had on you at one point in time is completely over with the Ten of Swords. Everything is fine. And they're in their head because all bridges and ties to you have been burnt and severed, especially when it comes to all of these illusions with the Seven of Cups energy, because you're already in your soul purpose. They're in the Nine of Swords about this shit, spazzing out as if you're the problem, but you're not. 2:55 on the clock. Damn, that's quick. 2:55 on the clock, and they're acting like you're the problem, but you're not. They're in the Nine of Swords. I cannot make this shit up. Having nightmares and shit, and anxious, anxiety, upset, like losing their shit because you're too strong and too pure, and they keep making very impulsive decisions. Eight of Wands energy, because they already received the message that this shit is over. They don't like it, but it ain't your problem. A Queen of Pentacles in the reverse that's completely ungrounded. Like whatever message they received has them completely ungrounded, helicoptering, parenting over you for somebody. But it's like they're going through financial distress. Like they're going through it. They really are. And they're making a lot of rash and impulsive decisions because they know that this shit is over. And they're upset. Four of Wands, because the truth got told about a marriage as well as this harvest that they were never supposed to have access to begin with, and they're caught up for it. They were really naive because they were really naive about this. They thought that you were going to be naive, but they realized that they were the ones that really naive about this shit. Eight of Swords energy, they're feeling helpless and powerless because the King of Pentacles energy has let go and they're following their intuition. You could be a High Priestess energy. Doesn't have to be. You could be a King of Pentacles energy. Doesn't have to be. But it's like they let go. That's just what it is. And they're following their intuition. And they did. And the thing is, like, this Mother energy did all this to compete and fight with the High Priestess energy. That's just what it is. They're going through judgment for this shit. Because you're still getting wish fulfillment whether they like it or not. Because you put yourself first and you're happy. Nine of Wands energy. There's nothing they can do about this. They're really caught the fuck up. Let me get one more card and then we're going to go ahead and clarify. A Queen of Wands is... I cannot make this shit up. This fire sign, these third party individuals, it could be that was doing all of this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo voodoo santeria with this Queen of Pentacles in reverse and this these third parties, like this fire sign that was doing this shit with this. It's something about a mother-daughter. It could be a mother-daughter thing. This Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and this Queen of Wands, because they did a lot of glamour magic together. They did a lot of shit with these third-party individuals to try to keep something hidden from you, but you still followed your intuition through all the lies, illusions, and deceit and betrayals, and that's what brought this whole cycle to an end and a decision that has been made. They're heartbroken about this decision has been made because this shit is genuinely over because of you winning. Whatever you're doing creatively wise and you putting your passion towards, and as well as honing your new skill, talent, and abilities, you've won. They know you've won, and they know that this cycle has come to a complete end to the source energy, and they're being forced to let go of this money. That, like, your confidence within yourself makes them feel ungrounded, because it's like they're really caught the fuck up. They never expected in a million years for like them to get caught the fuck up to a mother. It literally, like, the cars fell over a mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy, because they know this 10 of Pentacles is coming to you because it is your shit. They're upset about it. And this King of Wands as well, upset. Take it as it resonates. It's something that you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing a new skill, talent, and ability that's bringing in this 10 of Pentacles for you. That's just what it is. There's nothing they can do about it. There is genuinely nothing they can do about it. You're getting this Ace of Cups. Please give me clear and concise. You're getting this Ace of Cups, whether they like it or not. Romantic and platonic friendships as well. Like, you're getting this. There's nothing they can do about it. Four of Cups. They know this is a missed opportunity. They know that this shit is genuinely over when it comes to this 10 of Pentacles energy, because they know you're not gonna let them in. Clarify the Lovers sideways, please. They know you're not gonna let them in. Your boundaries are up, and there's nothing they can do about it. Four of Swords in reverse. They're refusing to reflect on their past actions because they don't want to accept this change that's coming in. They keep trying to resist this change with the Six of Swords energy, but they can't stop you. They can't change what's coming in for you. They can't change it. They can't stop it. They have no ties to you, and it's the fact that they're getting cut off. All communication has been blocked, and they've been cut off, and boundaries have been set. Like I said, High Priestess energy. They can't change shit from you. You followed your intuition and blocked them out. 10 of Wands energy. 10-10 could be significant. They're upset about that shit. Yeah, you could be a King of Pentacles energy. Doesn't have to be, but it's because of you blocking them out, following your intuition, and blocking out this King of Wands and this, like, this Queen of Pentacles in reverse and this Queen of Wands. They're upset because whatever status that they held at one point in time, whatever power, status, and or money that they had at one point in time has been, like, completely severed. This cycle has come, like, to an end. That's just what it is. And they feel like a fool because it's been illuminated about you being innocent this whole entire time, and that they were competing and fighting with you this entire time. Like that, like, it was all a competition. It was all going back and forth with you, trying to take what's yours. And people already know that. And you're reaching new heights with the King of Swords energy because you're reaching new heights and trajectories with the King of Swords energy because you awaken to all of the bullshit. They're caught the fuck up with the King of Swords energy. That's just what it is. Everybody has truth, proof, and evidence about them and what they did. King of Cups energy. You like and you remain emotionally, mentally, and spiritually and physically stable and balanced. That's just what it is. Two of Pentacles. Can I make this shit up? Yeah. They already know this shit. It's something about you could be the divine feminine, the empress, the true empress, take it as it resonates. But they know that this shit is over. It's a 10 of Swords. This shit is genuinely over. And you're getting, the divine feminine is getting wish fulfillment. Everything is being balanced out the way it's supposed to be. Balance is being restored. Excuse me. And there's nothing they can do about it. This is what it is. And your determination to keep moving forward put a death to whatever prosperity or abundance they thought they were going to get access to. A Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Matriarch energy. They're upset about this. Because it's like, despite all of this shit, you keep grounding yourself. You keep finding yourself back to your center. And there's nothing they can do about that. Clarify the Chariot card sideways. It's also something about a whole community just not fucking with this shit anymore. They're in a pessimistic mindset because they can't move forward with you and boundaries have been set. And the thing is, they made a lot of rash and impulsive decisions, and like, because of the fact that they know they can't go with you. That's just what it is. And they've cut off communication. 8 of Wands energy. A whole community could have cut off communication with these people as well. Like, understand there's multiple communities within this. So please keep that in mind. 3:03 on the clock. Damn, 303 is on the clock. As soon as I said that shit, crazy. But it's like, people have set boundaries. People already know better and they're following their intuition. That's just what it is. There is nothing that they can do about this. Like, at all. Like, there's nothing they can do about this. Ace of Pentacles, you're getting your new beginning because you're in your soul purpose already. And they kept trying to keep this hidden from you with the Seven of Swords energy. That shit did not work out in their favor because you're putting yourself first and you're already happy and you pulled your energy back. Meanwhile, this whole family is getting investigated for what they did as you continuously move forward with the Knight of Wands energy. You could be an Emperor energy, take it as it resonates, doesn't have to be. But it's the fact that you stood up for yourself and you're moving your power. They are mad about this shit, about what they did in the past and partnering up, like, and these people that partner up together. You, like, an Emperor energy has set boundaries with these third party individuals. And they could be siblings, don't have to be your siblings, but take it as it resonates. For some it may be, but the truth came out and you spoke the truth. That's what makes them feel helpless and powerless, because they never expected for people to find out the truth, seek the truth, and for you to speak the truth. That shit is triggering to them. I'm gonna be real with you, but you took back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money, and you won because you walked away with the Eight of Cups energy. They're being forced to let go of this money. But it's something about a whole community letting go of this money too. Like, a whole community don't want no parts of this shit no more. Like, I'm gonna be real with you. And it's not me being an asshole. Like, niggas don't want to be a part of this shit no more. That's just what it is. And they're holding resentment. A whole family could be holding resentment, as well as, like, understand there's multiple communities. They're holding resentment and major conflict because they did all this to keep shit hidden from you and you followed your intuition anyways, and they're wallowing in self-pity, crying and shit because of your ability to manifest new for yourself and to heal. That's just what it is. And you set boundaries, Seven of Wands energy. You setting boundaries is making them lose everything with the Five of Pentacles energy, going through for health and financial stress. But your boundaries are up and you're protecting yourself, and they're losing everything because they're being forced to reflect on their past actions, because all of the shit that they done in the past has been exposed and they can't delay you from moving forward in the right direction. The boundaries are up. There's nothing they can do about this. They're caught up for what they did. And it's like, there's no amount of magic that they can do to get back in your energy, because you keep cleansing them out. Like, they don't even get access to your energy, being real with you, but they're constantly doing some type of spell work and magic, and that shit is failing miserably. Future outcome, and they're pissed off about it because they can't get into your energy whatsoever. They can't. I cannot make this shit up. They're in their heads, heavily anxious, having mad anxiety, paranoid, and nightmares, because they're binded to the shit that they try to bind you to. And they know they ain't getting shit with the Three of Wands. They're constantly still moving forward, and they're trying to move forward in the right direction. They keep moving in the wrong direction, and they're getting halted. Like, just what it is. It's something about a message too. They already received a message, and whatever message they receive, they know they're not getting wish fulfillment. They know you are, and it made them mad. This Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Whatever message they received, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse and this Queen of Wands has them completely ungrounded and upset. Being so real with you. Because this magic that they did is not working. They did all of this magic on your forward movement. A King of Wands could have as well. But the truth got told about all the gossip and lies that they told. The truth is out. And a decision has been made. And people are following their intuition and cutting them off. And they're going through a major tower. Everything they accomplished is based off of you. Everything that they tried to make and do was based off of you. Them manifesting within your energy with your shit. And then it's not working anymore, and they're completely blocked from you. That's just what it is. And they're blocked from your shit. They're going through a tower. And judgment. And that's judgment. Because the truth is out with the Knight of Swords energy. There's nothing they can do about this shit, bro. The truth got told about this Queen of Wands. I cannot make this shit up. This Aries, Leo, Sag, fire sign. Doesn't have to be, but it's somebody who was doing all this glamour magic, sex magic, and hoodoo Santeria. You know who you are, regardless. Like, dog, you know who you are. That's just what it is. The truth is out with the Ace of Swords about all of these illusions that they cause surrounding the marriage, surrounding this harvest. They already know your wish fulfillment is coming in because balance is being restored the way it's supposed to be. Justice card. There's nothing they can do about this. They really caught the fuck up. It's a like this. You're like, bro, your determination and willpower to keep moving forward is exposing them. It's a death to whatever finances and prosperity and abundance and people giving to them because people know the truth now. They know the truth. It's no hiding from the truth anymore. They're really just caught the fuck up. That's just what it is. It got them ungrounded because they know the true divine feminine is getting wish fulfillment. Take it as it resonates. Meanwhile, somebody that's pregnant, and it could be this fire sign that's pregnant, is going through nothing but an ending. This is an inevitable ending. They're upset because they know that this is an inevitable ending. Divine feminine is getting what belongs to them and wish fulfillment. That's just what it is. Take it as it resonates because everything has been exposed. This is an inevitable ending. It's gonna happen regardless of how they feel. That's just what it is. And the divine feminine is getting what belongs to them. But this Queen of Wands that was going against the divine feminine that's completely ungrounded could be pregnant and they're facing nothing but endings because of this shit. And they're all upset about it because the boundaries, like the true divine feminine has set boundaries. Everything has been exposed and they can't cause any more delays. And you're manifesting new for yourself and you healed with the Temperance card and everything that they try to keep hidden from you has been exposed because you followed your intuition. They're wallowing in self-pity and crying about this shit because you was able to take back control of your power, your energy, your life, and your money. That's just what it is. And you won by walking the fuck away. That's just what it is. You won. Everything these third parties did has been exposed. There is no way out of this for them. God, Holy Spirit, courage, my life, prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for fucking Sagittarius. Yeah. They want a second chance or to be able to come back in your energy because everything is getting unveiled, coming clean. Everybody is finding out the truth. And it's also about something about messages. That shit is not happening. Like messages, everything is getting exposed. They already received a message that everything has been unveiled. And they keep trying to force a second chance to get back in your energy, constantly chasing this toxic shit because they are exposed. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. And you're not letting them back around you. Divine Feminine is not doing it. It's not happening. You're not letting them in your energy. You're not letting them around you. That's just what it is. It's not gonna happen. They caught up on their own shit. They caught up in their own shit. They're binded to their own shit. And they've been doing this shit desperately trying to bind you, but that shit is just binding them further into their own bullshit. And you're focusing on yourself. Self-growth, self-focus, soul binding. And they keep chasing this toxic shit. And you just going about your business. It literally comes back because you're focusing on your own path. You're doing what the fuck you need to do. Genuinely, you keep healing, releasing, purifying, and cleansing your energy of these people. There's nothing they can do about this. They really just caught up. Like, they caught up and they need to leave you alone because you're not going to let them into your energy. You're not. You're genuinely just not going to do it. 3:11 on the clock. You're not gonna do it. No matter how hard they try, no matter what they say, you're not letting them back in. It's something about the past coming back to the light again. People are looking into their past. It's King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and this Queen of Wands. They're caught the fuck up. That's just what it is. Yeah, everybody is looking into the past and people aren't fighting with them. They already made a choice. The choice is clear. Like, because you got decisions, hot and cold, multiple choices. Everybody knows that this cycle is really like they keep trying to cause conflict. They can't cause conflict or have people hot and cold. They want to have a cycle of delays and or waiting, but people have walked away. People have walked away, but they're trying desperately to hold people down because they don't want to walk away from this shit. They don't want to stop. Even though people have already left, they're done with this shit. They're desiring what they are desiring and craving for people to stay. They feel abandoned. Take it as it resonates. But they're getting left out in the cold because they lied. Everything they said was a lie. They're unstable as fuck because they're getting stonewalled, and that was unexpected. They're in their pride and ego trying to force some type of reconciliation or a second chance with this non-committal sexual energy, desperately trying to hold and cling on obsessively, but you're resisting them, trying to suppress you. They were relying on a commitment or a marriage. For some, a false marriage, but everybody has clarity about their true intentions and know the truth surrounding this marriage. A whole foundation found out the truth about this family and this marriage, and they're ghosting them. That it's like everybody is escaping, avoiding, blocking, and pushing them away. That's just what it is. And they feel heartbroken because people are at peace with this decision, balance and harmony, and they're afraid because they keep trying to, they're depressed as fuck, desperately trying to mirror your energy, but that shit has been destroyed. It's over. They like, this whole cycle has been destroyed. It's over. Everybody see them as shallow, hollow, empty, and they're bored of this bullshit. They keep trying to apologize, to return back to divine feminine energy, to cause conflict. They only want to call back. They only want to come back, apologize, and return to divine feminine energy to cause conflict. Take it as it resonates. This is what they do on a regular daily basis because they want to get the divine feminine stuck, tied down, and captive. But divine feminine is aware. Divine feminine has started over in a new direction, and they keep trying to do this shit over and over and over again because divine feminine has left them out in the cold and walked the fuck away. They're going through karma for the consequences of their actions and the debts that they owe, spiritual as well as financial. And they depleted their own energy trying to keep something secret by trying to do this sex magic to bind you to a repeated pattern karmic lesson, but you were able to free yourself. And their obsession with your beauty, you being charming, graceful, and kind-hearted, and them trying to curse you. So somebody could be doing a lot of beauty spells. Like, they're doing a lot of spell work on you. They want people to see you as opposite of who you are. They want people to see you a certain way, and that shit is not working. These third party influences that you separated and blocked from, you blocked them, like separated and blocked them. This family, somebody that's pregnant, these parents, you blocked them out. They are upset they can't get in your energy. That's just what it is. And they're spying heavily to find some type of information, to cause some type of mixed signals, to force some type of connection. They want to, or put on a mask or pretending to be that they're connected to you. It could be somebody trying to pretend to be a divine masculine to attach to you in some type of way, or they're trying to put on this whole mask and act like they connected to you, to a divine masculine, to get this divine masculine to open their heart in some type of way to this confusion so they can deceive and lie to this person to attract them in. But the divine masculine is awake too. They already realized that they're just trying to delay this change and get you sidetracked and distracted, and they're sinking in despair, falling apart, hopeless as fuck, because this shit is not working. It's not working out the way that they want it to. They're sinking in despair, feeling hopeless as fuck because you're not falling apart, but they're falling apart. They don't want to let go of this cycle, even though the cycle is already over and nobody's coming back. That's just what it is. The truth is out. There is no way around this. They are really just caught the fuck up. And they're sinking in despair, falling apart because everybody sees them as shallow, hollow, empty, and they're bored with this shit. That's just what it is. They're bored with this cycle. They're bored with them trying to play victim. Everybody knows they're not a victim, and they're bitter and angry because of all these cloudy illusions and cloudy judgment. You keep healing, releasing, purifying, and cleansing your energy. Everybody is, and they're withdrawing their energy and following their intuition. You keep releasing, letting go, moving on, and walking away, and they keep chasing this toxic shit, but everything keeps getting unveiled and coming clean. And they keep trying to send messages to people to get a second chance or to return, but everybody is focusing on themselves. They already know better. It's reached this breaking point, and they're overwhelmed about this shit, longing, aching, and craving, trying to manifest for you to come back in, but your boundaries are up, and the answer is no. This cycle has closed out for good, finality, and it's being rejected. This magic they're doing is being rejected, and they've been rejected out of your energy. Especially them trying to be like, oh, let's have a good, you keep rejecting them with the, oh, let's have a good time, because they just trying to attach to you, and it's being rejected. This is a fantasy they had. They're stressed out and arguing because this cycle is closed out for good with the finality. You left this shit behind, and everybody has a clear head perspective and awakened to the fact that they're just trying to delay this change or get you sidetracked and cause some type of distraction. Like I said, this ending is inevitable. Divine feminine is already gone. And them receiving this message of divine feminine moving forward has this fucking Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, completely ungrounded, losing their shit, as well as this King of Wands energy, because they're caught the fuck up. They're genuinely caught the fuck up, and it's like they already were caught up. They already knew that, but it's the fact that you still get to move forward. You still get to move forward. They're angry about that. That's what they're really losing their shit about. This is something that they do on a daily basis too. Trying to cause conflict. That's what trying to cause conflict for divine feminine so they can return to mirror your energy. I swear to God, bro. That's what they're longing, aching, and craving, and they're unstable because they're getting stonewalled every fucking time. And that was unexpected. They're in their pride trying to force some type of second chance at reconciliation, like force some reconciliation or a second chance to get back in your energy. These non-committal sexual energies that keep trying to cling and obsessively trying to hold on to you in your energy. You keep resisting them, suppressing you. They were relying on some type of commitment and or marriage, false marriage, that everybody has clarity about now. And that shit did not work out in their favor. It didn't. This shit is genuinely over. Everything has been solved. Bottom of the deck. This is what it is. God, Holy Spirit, Christ, around that prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for Sagittarius. Everything has been solved about why they were causing all of this chaos and doing all of this bullshit. Everything has been solved. Everything has been found the fuck out, and they are genuinely caught the fuck up. This whole investigation has been solved because everything was getting investigated. It's been solved. Everybody knows what's up. Everybody knows why they were doing this. Everybody knows that they were targeting the divine feminine. This snake energy that lied on you, that tried to unalive you with poison, said like that. Oh well, damn. That lied on you, lied about who you are, who they are, who the parents of a child may be, who your parents are, as well as unaliving people with poison. They could have tried to poison you and it didn't work out, or they couldn't get to you, or both. Take it as a resonance. But also unaliving other people. These investigations into them unaliving other people also got them caught the fuck up. It's been solved. There's no way around this. There's no way out of this. Let's go ahead, girl, because I'm ready. It's something about DNA and blood work. When people looked into the past, they found out it was solidified that of what they did. They can't fight back or argue this discovery or this case being solved down. They can't argue this because it literally got them caught the fuck up. They were committed to trying to keep something in some type of delays and or waiting. Take it as it resonates, but everybody has already walked away, left them out in the cold, and they just trying to hold on to this bullshit. They're having mad anxiety because they can't bind you, but they're binded to this shit. It's something about they couldn't bind you to some type of commitment. A fake marriage could also be significant. Take it as it resonates. People have lost their passion for this shit, and they're sinking into despair, falling apart, hopeless as fuck, because they can't. This magic that they did in the past to get people to go against you, to rile them up, to like target you and shit, that shit ain't working no more. It's not. People have lost their passion for doing this shit because everybody has awakened to the truth. Everything that they did to target you was based off of a lie. And now that everybody knows the truth of what actually happened, what actually went down, people don't want no parts of this shit because it's like, bro, you targeting somebody for no reason. Like, there's no reason. Like, you know, and it's not even that there's nothing to gain, because there's some people that don't give a fuck, but there's actually nothing to gain from this at all. But everything was started based off a complete lie. And as time went on and people went through karma, people losing people losing everything, going through major losses, losing livelihoods, and like going through hella karma over a lie, and they still want, and they just throwing people under the bus to take on the karma that they're building up for themselves, and they're just throwing the people that were working with them. The people have lost passion for it. And then on top of that, everything was a lie. So it was just gossip to begin with. And it's like people put their livelihoods, their reputation, a lot of shit on the line to appease these people. And they regret it. They don't, it's like, they like, bro, it already happened. They're letting go while they still can. You know what I'm saying? And these people kept doing magic on these same people to force them into doing shit. So it's like you basically, hold on, how do I explain this? Y'all ever, there was this anime that I watched and it was like, y'all know the guy, okay, so say it's like Hera, you know what I'm saying? It's like Thor's sister, right? And she has a whole army of undead, basically, because she was able to revive, you know, the dead Vikings and shit like that. She had um a whole army of undead. They wanted these people to be like that, to just constantly keep fighting themselves into ruin and still stay up, no, and still keep going at you. They wanted people to be like that, mindless zombies, and just keep fighting no matter how many times they struck down. Keep fighting you until they're completely destroyed. And that's basically it. And people are not into that shit because it's like they're losing, like people are losing things around them. People are going through shit and they don't give a fuck at all because they knew from the get-go that they were leading these people down the wrong path to begin with. They already knew this from the get-go, but their hatred of you or their disdain of you moving forward, it outweighed anything else. I'm gonna be real with you. And the thing is, I don't even think it's they didn't want to see you doing better, because they could have just looked away and not bothered you. You know what I'm saying? It's more so like, it's gotta be a strong disdain for you, to be honest with you. Because it's like there's no reason for them to do all of this. Like there was genuinely no reason. But they feel like, I feel like they felt triggered by the fact that they were going through their own karma for doing you wrong, and then you doing better pissed them off, and then other people seeing you do better question all of the lies that they told to begin with. So it's like they were already targeting you, but they went even harder than usual, because of the fact of people started questioning their true motives. And now that everything is out about the fact that everything was a lie, you know, everything genuinely was a lie from the get-go. That's why the past keeps coming out. Now they still targeting you because they just don't want you to be happy. Divine timing is on your side. Something about an STD, SDI. They're trying to go back and forth towards, like, with you over an STD, STI that they're getting caught up for that you don't have. That's for somebody, but also them poisoning people. That this crime has reached its limit about what they try to do to keep something in the dark. And they're going to jail for this shit because everybody has wisdom about this death and nobody wants to be a part of this. Everybody knows it's the end of this opportunity. Everybody already has wisdom and foresight, and they're being heavily watched for their hostility and jealousy towards you, and their hostility and jealousy towards your lineage. Take that as it resonates. It's a death to this situation. It's a death to how they were earning money, but they were paying people to try to set you up. These people addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments, and obsessed with you and trying to attract you in, but your guard is up and you're heavily protected. But it's something about they were earning money off of people's deaths, and they kept doing these rituals and sacrifices, these master manipulators, to try to change something. But this change is coming in your favor. Take that as it resonates, because you're leveling up, because everything has been exposed. It's something about them doing these unalivings to get a level up that's gotten them exposed, and that was all in divine timing. They're really caught the fuck up. There's nothing they can do about this as well. Oh shit. Excuse me. They feel, these people, everybody sees them as shallow, hollow, empty, and they're bored. They keep trying to get close to people. People don't want to get close. They keep in their distance. That's just basically it. Especially you, because you're single, independent, and alone. And this is something, they doing this every day because of the fact of you being single, independent, and alone. Somebody has a problem with you being single, independent, and alone, whatever. And you being in alignment. They're extremely emotional about this because it's something about DNA and blood work that exposed the past about a risk that they took. And it's something about it being solidified, but they couldn't put something on you. Especially that it's like if they were trying to force you and force everybody to believe that you were in a commitment with them, that shit is over. It's something about they kept trying to put you in a cycle of delays and they're waiting. They were committed to doing that shit or trying to put you in some type of a commitment to keep you delayed and stuck in waiting, but you already walked away. That's just what it is. And they're having mad anxiety because they couldn't bind you to a commitment. Everybody found out the truth. They took this risk to try to bind you to a commitment because of some type of compensation that they received that they weren't supposed to get, and they're caught the fuck up for it. Now they're losing control and reckless energy, these third parties, as well as these elders, because they're getting caught up for these lost loved ones. Data backup and digital, because everything is getting backed up, especially about these pet sacrifices, what they were wishing and desiring. They got caught on video, photo, and audio, and they realized this was all a waste of time. They're having nothing but money problems because everything has been confirmed and everybody is wide awake about this money and why they're desperately trying to reconcile with you or come back around towards you. That's why they're trying to force some type of commitment onto you. These people, because all these old cases and cold cases is coming back up. And they are going to be forced to pay you for what they did to you. They have eternal regret. These key people in court, a problem that put on this whole act. Everything has been solved. Why they caused all this chaos. Why they put on this whole performance. Why they caused all these illusions surrounding a house and or home. And why they kept trying to delay a whole investigation. I'm hearing obstruction of justice. Like a whole community found out the truth about this snake. And their lies. They're caught the fuck up. These snake energies that lied about who they are, committed this identity fraud, lied and unalived people for greed, poison, because they're lazy, obsessed, cruel, and stupid. These Theyre energies that spy on people to cause them misfortune, to seduce them. It's something about them receiving a message of this forgotten person, people from your past, and this old friend. They got a message from law officials that this shit is over. It's something about your talent, which you were born with, your features and your personality, and you following your intuition. You're getting your new beginning, whether they like it or not. And they keep trying to silence you, but the focus is completely on them for them trying to mirror your energy and commit identity fraud in your name. They feel like this shit is a miracle that you were able to walk away and end this, and you broke up with them. Divine intervention is on your side, whether they like it or not. There is genuinely nothing they can do about it. 3:30 on the clock when I said that shit. They know this shit is over. They're having mad anxiety because they couldn't bind you and stop you from walking away and get your new beginning. There's nothing they can do about this shit. And they can't be a tyrant in your life to spy on you to cause you misfortune. There's nothing they can do. They're sinking in despair, falling apart because you're not falling apart. People have lost passion for doing this shit, for trying to be a tyrant in your life, especially after finding out the truth. They can't put on this act anymore. It's done. You're single, independent, alone. And if they were trying to act like they were single, independent, or alone, everybody knows the truth about that. It's something about information overload. What they did on social media, as well as what you did doing on social media, is exposing them. And they're losing their shit out of control because you were really able to free yourself, and they're being forced to let go, surrender, and give this shit up because you're leveling up and they're being exposed for how they leveled up in the past. This change is coming in whether they like it or not. They keep doing these rituals to try to manipulate this change and attract you in, but your guard is up. You're heavily protected. That's just what it is. And they keep trying to set you up, threaten your life, money, and trying, like, that's just what it is. These people addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments, and obsessed with you. Cause like it's a death to how they were earning their money. This is what they did to earn their money, was committing identity fraud on you, stealing from you, trying to attract you in to feed off you and your energy. And that shit, it's a death to that shit. It's something about your lineage as well, but it's like people are taking honor in their work and doing their job. Shout outs to them, but they're being heavily watched for their hostility and jealousy of your lineage, of you. And everybody has wisdom and foresight that it was based all off of jealousy and their hostility towards you and where you come from, who you actually are. That shit pisses them off. Nobody wants to be a part of this though. Everybody knows the end of this opportunity, and they know that they're going to jail for these unalivings that they're getting caught up for, that they try to keep in the dark, that's come to the light. There's nothing that they can do about it, bro. There's nothing. They can't put on this performance and get close to you. And it's like they do this shit on a daily, but it's like they really can't get close to you. You're not letting them in. This shit is genuinely over. They keep trying to cause some type of back and forth with you, but you're in alignment. They can't trap you, and they can't trap you in the past take it as it resonates, but they're going to jail for what they did in the past, whether they like it or not. This shit is genuinely over, but they know this is already over, but every day they keep trying to go back and forth with you in some type of way, or find some type of way to get towards you or go back and forth with you. And that shit is not happening. This shit is genuinely just over, and they really need to let this shit go. Yeah, because they kept taking this risk. It's something about your lineage. People aren't confused. There aren't multiple choices. You are the only choice. That's just what it is. And everybody knows. And these greedy people that were obsessed with lying about you, lying to a whole community, and the whole investigation already exposed them for trying to cause you delays and causing these illusions surrounding this house and their home, and them putting on a whole act and causing all this chaos. Everything has been solved. This investigation has been solved. And they're upset about this. They're fighting amongst each other because they've been fully exposed and they can't delay this shit anymore. Somebody could have been lying, trying to act like they were from your lineage or related to you in some type of way, shape, or form to get access to this. That shit is not happening. It's over. That shit is dead, done, and over with. They need to let this shit go. You keep healing and you already awakened, and you keep healing yourself, and that's triggering to them. God, Holy Spirit, God, my prosperity, please give me clear and concise message for Sagittarius. And you're enjoying your awakening. That's just what it is. And they're pissed off about that. They're in grief about your awakening, and there's nothing they can do about it. Let me get one card for Sagittarius, please. Oh wow. They feel like this shit is a miracle, that the truth is out and you're in celestial alignment, and that they keep trying to do this magic, but this change is still coming in, and your ancestors are protecting you, walking beside you and within you, protecting you in your future, and you being in alignment. Brazenly, they're doing this shit. They keep trying to resist this, but you keep speaking up. Whatever you're doing creatively wise is exposing them. They don't like that shit. Take it as it resonates. You've awakened. That's just what it is. And you fiercely love yourself, and you find joy in yourself. That's just what it is. These people feel shame and grief because you're shining a light on all their secrets that's getting revealed, and you take pleasure in living out loud and being yourself. And they feel betrayed by your level up. And they feel like they self-sabotage because your manifestations are still coming in regardless of this magic they keep trying to send your way. They're really just caught the fuck up. God, Holy Spirit, God, my prosperity, please give me clear and concise messages for Sagittarius, because you are the key to your future, to your soul's purpose, and you show nothing but gratitude. Oh, thank God this mic is on. You show nothing but gratitude to your ancestors and your path as you move forward. Your ancestors, God, the divine, angels, demons, for some, take it as it resonates. But yeah, people see you as the blueprint for unconditional love. They see you as the key and the blueprint for unconditional love. Yeah, pretty much. And this all in divine timing. That's just what it is. Let me get one card for Sagittarius, please. Let's see. What's down? What's up? You know you can. You know you can. You know you can achieve peace that you have, and everything is being brought back to life. Like everything that they thought that they was able to keep hidden is being brought back to life, and what belongs to you is being brought back to you. Intergalactic mastery, confirmation, you have been freed. Rye freedom, you are free. Confirmation, and they're going through karma for something that they kept doing on a repeated basis of trying to offer you up, as well as these offerings that they were doing and sacrifices that they were doing. You saw beyond the veil, and it was literally, it's like your autonomy to just move forward because you knew that this justice was going to play out. And it's already happened. Gratitude rampage. You could be finding codes in nature, but these miracles are coming in, and you're going to be celebrating very soon. Because you trust the process, you trusted yourself, and you were able to create a lot on your own. Everything is balance is being restored. And people can see that because you let go. Yeah, you let go. You let go, Starseed. And whatever they were conjuring up, they're upset because of your future love letter to yourself. The fact that you know what's coming in the future, and you achieving balance has them going through a major ego death for you to figure out that you are the key to your future, and you show nothing but gratitude and loyalty to the vision that was given to you by the divine. You are protected. And this union that's coming in for you is protected as well. This change is coming in and they don't like it. There's nothing they can do about it. Let's go ahead and read this and close this out. What else is new? They always mad. Like, they always are mad. Genuinely, they always are mad. Whether they like it, like, whether you like it, they always mad. Because you would think they would just be like, you know what? This ain't it. This is something I should just move on. But you know, if their hate, I don't know why. Their jealousy and hatred of your lineage, it really stems back to that. Because I don't think you did, like, it never comes out that you did anything to these people. It always comes back to they did something to you and they're upset about it. Yeah, they're upset about that. That's what they're mad, because they're caught the fuck up for what they did. And it's like but the thing is, though, they've been targeting you since you were a child for some, but they've been targeting you for a very long time. Food meditation. I am a conduit for prosperity. I receive inspiration from the smallest acts. The smallest act today will ripple out and dynamically cast your journey into alignment. Our bodies are biocomputers, which need certain inputs of code to be high performing. Find something no smaller than a grape and no larger than a strawberry. Take one small bite out of it and let it sit in your mouth for 10 seconds before you chew. These seconds will touch beyond your taste buds and bring your awareness to how powerful your mouth is. You can create prosperity in your life, but you can easily speak it away. Be mindful of what you put into your mouth and what comes out. If this card is accompanied by the cannabis suit, your guides may be trying to reach you about something important and you need to lighten up. Crystal pairing fire opal. It says, you are a magnet for miracles. You are a miracle. What if you truly allowed yourself to believe all things are possible? Dare to dream bigger. You claim you want miracles, but take it, I'll believe it when I see it. Approach. What if you see it after you believe it? Believe that you deserve to be, do, have the world you want for yourself. You can be your true self. Do what awakens your soul and have your desires. This is life's miracles. This is life's miracle. If you haven't witnessed your miracle yet today, ask for it and allow it in. My life is full of miracles. And that's what you're doing. You're at peace knowing that it's coming in. And they're upset about that too. Sorry. Jeez. Confirmation though. They're upset about this because the truth is out. There's nothing they can do about this, baby. They're really caught up. And they already received the message about it. Whatever message they received has them completely ungrounded, because that means this shit is genuinely really over. And it's genuinely over. And they're upset because everybody sees the truth. And it's like, they're still targeting you though, which is wild, because it's like everybody knows the truth. Everybody sees your true colors, and everything you're doing is just confirming the fact that all of this shit is true. That's all it's doing. That is all it's doing. It ain't stopping nothing. It ain't stopping you from moving forward. It ain't stopping you from doing what you need to do. They're just caught up in their own shit and they're upset about it. But, you know, I digress. You know, like, that ain't your problem. I don't understand what they thought was going to happen. You already left them out in the cold. You already walked away. They can't get into they're desperately trying to get into divine feminine's energy. They're desperately, but they can't. They're blocked, and you're not gonna let them in. You're not about to let them niggas in. You know better. Like, you know better. They can't even get in contact with you. Your boundaries are so high. They can't get to you in the 5D, and they damn sure can't talk to you in the 3D. They're completely blocked. That's just what it is. And they're blocked out, as they should be. And you're not letting them in. You're never letting them back in. They know you're never letting them back in. And they're fighting amongst each other because they've really been fully exposed. And they can't get no type of leeway in. You're not letting nobody in. And they know it. You're free. It's been confirmed. Whatever message they receive, Whether, and like, they received messages from the courts, law officials, as well as readers, that you are free. They have no tie to you at all. That's just what it is. And they don't have a choice but to accept that shit. That's just what it is. It literally comes back to that every fucking time, whether they like it or not. You are genuinely free and gone. That's just what it is. All right. Well, that's, wow, 3:43 on the clock when I said that. Well, that's all I got for Sagittarius. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee. Final thoughts. You're free. It's been confirmed you're free. They already received confirmation legally as well as spiritually from readers. Everything, even when if they pull cards for themselves, it keeps coming out that you're free and they can't bind you and they're stuck where the fuck they at. And for some reason, they don't want to take heed to it, no matter how many times they're told that. But it is what it is, and that ain't your fucking problem. You feel me? Just keep moving forward. Like, because this is insanity. That's just what it is. But do your thing and keep moving forward, because obviously you're moving forward in the right direction. And shout outs to everybody that woke the fuck up and just made the right decision to keep moving forward. It is what it is. It's not always an easy decision, but it's what they needed to do. And they did it. And it's, that takes a lot of courage. It really does, to actually heal and move forward. There's nothing wrong with that at all. All right. But don't forget to cleanse your energy, take your spiritual baths, do your protection spells, protection rituals, read your scriptures, stay prayed up. Whatever you subscribe to, just make sure you got self-love. And if you feel like nobody is on your side and you feel like nobody loves you, know that I love you, and I will see y'all in the next one, okay? Peace. Bye, guys.